Hi, this is Basil Green speaking, and welcome to yet another video of mine. I want to welcome you to the virtual comedy show. This is a group of videos that I've created just to have some fun, to have a laugh. If the jokes are not funny to you, you can laugh at me for making dry jokes as well. But I want to tell you, even if I'm making dry jokes, I can still land a brand ambassador deal from companies, for example, like Nivea lotion or whatever other lotion companies that are out there. Maybe I should approach them and ask them to give me a brand ambassador deal if my jokes are dry because I am leaving you dry. Or I should approach Coca-Cola or some water company to help me push my dry jokes all over the world. At least they will make some money as well. Get some customers because they will surely have thirsty people with dry throats and dry skin. But today I want to talk about filling out a Dr. Davit form. Firstly, I was reluctant to share this joke. However, it keeps bothering me, so I have to let it out. I first want to tell you a little about me. I have a father who is diagnosed with schizophrenia. He takes medication for his mental illness. It helps to keep him mentally stable. So this joke is not about people like him. They are receiving help for their condition. I understand how hard it can be to have a family member who's mentally ill. It can mess with your self-esteem. Honestly, I understand that. It also can mess with other emotional and psychological faculties because we derive our identities from the family we come from. One way you can deal with this issue is when you start to decide to separate your identity from your family members' condition. So remember, the joke is not about those people, and I'm aware of the sensitivity around it. And sometimes we also have a laugh when our family members do certain things. But I want to show you something. These people are in a class of their own that I'm going to be talking about because it's very difficult for doctors and professionals to diagnose them. I don't know how they are getting away with it, and towards the end, I will show you why I'm saying this. Okay, now we all know there are people walking around with mental challenges, but they are not receiving any help. You know, the type of individuals we hear about, and sometimes we hear people saying, these people are not mentally stable. We usually use the word mad to describe such people. You'll find these people at your workplace, church, community, etc. They are everywhere. Some are even holding leadership positions, including governmental ones. You know, when somebody commits a crime and you want to report it, well, you can't go to the police station to report this crime by filling out an affidavit. Now, I was wondering if it's possible to report someone we think is not mentally stable. If I'm on your list, it's a false accusation. Please take me off now, please. Okay, thank you. And remember, we're not talking about those that are already receiving help and those who we can see openly. These people have a mental challenge, and when we take them for help, they go and get the help. These are people that are masters at concealing their mental instability. So, is it possible for one of us to go out to the hospital and fill out a hospital affidavit? Let's call it a Dr. David. Afterwards, the doctors must send one of their special teams, similar to the police sending out detectives to investigate a case when you go and open up a case or report a case. So the doctors must send out a team of medical detectives to investigate these people. Now remember, these people are able to be undercover. So these guys are very, very good. They know how to conceal their mental illness or their mental instability. So what we're going to need is these people to go and work in their companies, join their churches, and run for governmental offices so they can uncover the truth about these individuals. I suggest it must be an undercover operation because these mentally unstable people know how to act normal. So they have to get one of their best, those best guys, and possibly they must open up a medical detectives academy where they also get medical intelligence. So they gather up intelligence of all those who are mentally unstable, and they just go and pursue those people by working in their companies, by being around them, and by pretending to be part of their madness and their mental instability. Think about people like Adolf Hitler, Idi Amin, Robert Mugabe, Hendrik Verwoerd, and others who go unnoticed until they are in positions of power. I want you to think about these people. Were these people mentally stable? And how did they go past all of those people to reach that kind of power where they were able to wield so much mass destruction? So I hope you get my drift. These people are in a class of their own. They need special forces, special medical forces to go out there and go and find out where they are lurking and how they can get them out of those places. I could name a few in South Africa who are alive today, but things are bad financially in South Africa, so I don't want anyone filing lawsuits against me to make a quick buck off me. You know, in South Africa now, we heard that even our cell phones are considered TVs now because we're watching YouTube videos. You're watching YouTube now. You're watching my channel using your own data. You bought your own airtime. You paid for your own phone. You're doing it off the internet. Now, South Africa wants to charge us TV license even for our cell phones. Things are bad in South Africa. This is one of the main reasons I don't want to mention anybody's name, because I don't want them coming after me with lawsuits, and I don't have that money to pay these South African politicians or whatever business people that are out there. So you have to go out, go into parliament, go and search, see who's there and who needs that help. So you should make your own observations, check them in parliament or anywhere else. There's always the odd few influencing others with their madness or their mental instability. The stable ones who fight them get labeled as mentally unstable because they've managed to convince others in their circle of influence to behave like them so that they can also not see that they are mentally unstable. So you must not try to change these people. Remember, leave it to the experts, the medical detectives, and the medical force, the task force team that is going to be sent out. These undercover medical officers are going to be out there taking care of the business that is needed to be taken care of. So I hope South Africa changes and we start to employ more of these people, so that they can go out there and make a difference and clean out the businesses, clean out the churches, clean out the governmental institutions, clean out NPOs and communities. We can have a better world. We need the doctors out there. But it's best to leave that kind of environment If they don't want to receive your help, go out and find a new environment, because you will not be safe in that kind of environment. You've heard of the term, if you cannot beat them, join them. I say, if you cannot beat them, leave them. Why? Because you cannot join that kind of thing, because you will become a problem to the society. The best thing I can say to you is go out and fill a Dr. David form and leave it to the rest of those people. This is Basil Green speaking, and I'm hoping that you keep coming back. Have some fun. If my jokes are not funny, remember, go out and make fun of me even for making bad jokes. Goodbye.